Hey kiddos, happy Monday. So today we are gonna talk about the anger cycle in Peace Group. Do you guys remember what the anger cycle is? Yeah, cool. Let's just do a little refresher. Also, please excuse my handwriting. I wrote this backwards so that you guys could read it. It's ooh. All right. The anger cycle. It's very easy to remember because you got the A, B, C. A, B, C letters. I know them. All right, so action, behaviors, consequences. So the action part of the anger cycle is going to be what are the actions that other people do or, life happens. What are the things that make you feel angry? So this could be anything from somebody like tapping their pencil. It could be the tone of voice that someone uses with you. It could be, you know, all kinds of stuff. And especially right now, I don't know about y'all, but like I feel like the littlest things are making me so angry. So, action. What are others doing that is making you angry? The next part is behaviors. So, what are the things that you do to cope when you feel that anger? So, again, this could be pretty much anything, and these can be both positive behaviors and they could be kind of what we would term more like negative behaviors. So, are you gonna run? Are you gonna curse or hit or scream? Those would maybe be some, more negative behaviors. No judgment, but not really behaviors that we can continue to engage in, you know, back in public school, in our everyday world. It's not going to get you well. We'll talk about consequences after that. These behaviors can also be coping skills and using coping tools. And that could be something like taking a break, removing yourself from the situation, getting that energy out, maybe taking a walk, riding your bike. I've been riding my bike a bunch. It's really helping with the anger. It could be using putty. It could be, any of these things that help to calm you down. If it's reading a book or, watching a funny thing on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, those are fine too. Then the next part of the ABCs of the anger cycle would be consequences. So just like behavior, our consequences can be positive consequences or negative consequences. So for example, a consequence of you running or getting violent could be like a toy or a game or something is taken away. That's a consequence, that you lose that privilege. It could also be social consequences. Like if you're going to go out and if you're going to yell at somebody, like you might lose some friends. You might hurt some relationships and have to work to rebuild trust and love and kindness in those relationships. So consequences can be negative, but consequences can also be positive. So if you are removing yourself from a situation and doing so safely, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna back out. I need a moment. I'm really angry, and I'm gonna make some poor choices if I don't hit the bricks." And go take a moment in your room or take a moment outside. Take a moment somewhere that you can have a little space, a little time to process. the consequence of that could be that you don't say something mean. You don't hurt someone that you care about with your words or with your body. And then in turn, that relationship stays pretty okay. And you can have disagreements and you can feel a certain way towards somebody, but as long as you're being safe with your body and your words, that's all that really matters. So, so you can have, your privilege consequences, your social consequences, and, like just regular old consequences. I don't know where I was going with that. But I will say, I'd like you to do a little bit of work on this anger cycle. I want you to write 3 of each of these things. So action, remember, is the things that people do that are upsetting to us, that make us angry. Give me 3 examples of that. And you can leave this in the comments down below. Or when your teacher or your staff calls to check in with you, let them know. 3 actions that other people do that make you feel angry. Next, you're going to write 3 behaviors that you do when you're angry. Again, these can be positive behaviors or these can be more negative behaviors. And then we're going to write the consequences of those behaviors. So this can be totally unrelated, but I want your consequences to relate back to your behaviors. So say one of your behaviors is, when I'm angry, I hit people. Okay, so what's the consequence to that? Let me know. Give me 3 of each action, behavior, consequences. And then bonus, if you want, you can write some of your favorite coping skills, your favorite coping tools, a time where you used the ABCs of the anger cycle during this coronavirus time in a way that helped you and, made life a little bit easier. Yeah. ABCs of the anger cycle. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you're being kind to yourselves and being kind to the people that you're with. Take care of each other. Miss ya. Care about ya. Hope I see you soon. Bye, guys.